Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great. Hope you're having a good weekend so far. And welcome to this new video on Bitcoin. We'll do a full update just in general, trying to get you prepared or keep you prepared for next week. The movement that we've had so far in the weekend is just very weekend-like. The volume has dropped down very low. Yesterday we got a little bit of extra tension in the Middle East, or at least we got some headlines. But in the end, not much happened, and well, the markets also did not react that much. Maybe we'll still see some sort of a delayed or lagged reaction into Monday. That's definitely a possibility, and we will keep an eye on the other markets for that, gold, the Russell 2000, etc. But for now, like I said, I mean, it's just normal weekend behavior. Volume has dropped down pretty low, so one of the main things you need to know is that we are going to get volatility. Right, the volume right now is 12.4 billion. If you compare that to last week I think we peaked at like 55 billion. Right about here, 52 billion. So we're going to get quite a lot of volatility. You can also see there's a lot of liquidity around the price. So that's up to 63,000 towards that monthly opening at 63,500. And then there's a lot down towards 59,500 as well. So the big question, or one of the main questions for me, is going to be, I think we're going to see volatility, but how far down can we go? Because there is, or at least the liquidation heat map says this, right? So the liquidation heat map is not perfect. This is not guaranteed that there's a lot of liquidity here. This is just based on algorithms. So you cannot trust this blindly. But I would say, if you look at the levels, I do think that there is a lot of liquidity towards 60,000. Under this low, there's definitely a lot of liquidity. Under this low at 60,800, there's probably a lot of liquidity. Under 61,000, there's probably a lot of liquidity. So if we get some bearish news, we can still spike down relatively hard, and you should be prepared for that. Then outside of that, I already said this yesterday, and I will keep you updated on this as well. This is more towards the end of the week. But towards the end of the week, we also have some major news with the inflation rate. We have the FOMC minutes on Wednesday. So that's going to be important, and just in general, some big economic data, which is very important, because one of the main things that we are looking at this point of time is the dollar strength index. That being bearish was one of the main catalysts that actually helped Bitcoin get bullish, and that has bounced relatively well so far in October. So that's why the economic data is also important, because if we can actually get this bearish again and get some sort of a pullback from this, that would be another bullish factor for Bitcoin. But yeah, I mean, in general, I think the best thing to do for Bitcoin right now, in the situation that we're in right now, is be prepared for the worst, right? I mean, if there's some sort of an escalation or some sort of a negative development regarding stability in the world, and then obviously I'm talking about the Middle East, then we can have a very big spike down, also because of the liquidity. And, you know, the bottom here at 60,000 has been relatively strong so far. We've actually managed to get a bullish breakout from that. But I still need to see some sort of a breakout above 62,400 to really get bullish again. And that's also the main thing. Next 24 hours, I expect volatility in this range right here, between 62,500 and 61,000. Ultimately, the main thing we have to do for now, at least in my eyes, is wait for this to get some sort of direction. All right, wait for a breakout out of this range. I would say after hitting this value area low right here, after getting the bullish breakout right here with momentum, I would say technically it's most likely we will recover up to the monthly opening at 63,500. But with these fundamentals, there's no guarantees. All right, so I'll be back tomorrow to see how the markets open. All of the asset markets, for now, I think that's what you need to know. That's what I think is important. So if you do have any questions, let me know. But for now, have a great Sunday. Take care and bye.